I'm Kurt Belowski, and I am the principal of More Design Build. Why did I want to do Kips Bay? I have been doing this sort of thing for a long time, sort of behind the scenes. I'd love to sort of feature it in more of my way and show people that this is what I'm doing, so I thought it'd be fun to do. Artistic Tile did a great job helping me also mix together a palette that really works on the floor, and I think it's about balancing it with other items, colors, materials to make a finish that works for things. And we worked together to bring this to life. It's called Rustico. My color on the walls was a little softer because I thought I wanted a little more contrast with some of the other materials in the room. I like the idea of bringing out some more of the vein in some areas where you can see it. I like a relaxed, kind of elegant, casual lifestyle, and I think that's what I was going for here. I hope people take away from this kitchen experience that More Design Build stands for luxury, stands for quality, and timeless.
I'm Christy Nelson. I'm an interior designer and principal at KM Nelson Design. Scale, pattern, color, texture. How do you play these things together so that there is interest, so it's not one-dimensional? Opia Nero is a superstar. It has all of those moments where it is extremely Art Deco in terms of the ellipses, the fan, the pink, black, and white color palette, and brass are everything that Art Deco is and was. So what were the other pieces we were going to bring in to complement, to provide texture? And that's where our Doge mosaic really came into play. And the scale of it so beautifully complements the Opia Nero. And then I love slab, the Valia, that was it. It had all the colors, it brought it all together. And the Rosa Portogallo, it again spoke to that ancient, very handmade, like it looks like it could have been around for thousands of years. What I want people to see is color is joy. And that's what I think this bathroom is. It just celebrates color. It celebrates beautiful materials.
My name is Jace Jones, and my firm's name is Jace Jones & Associates. I knew a bar in general needed to be dark and moody and interesting regardless of what home it was in. I was thrilled when in searching for backsplashes to get to see Empire Nero. And we actually have the luxury of selecting and customizing the interior slit in it, and which we chose brass in this case. I think that makes total sense. It's a 1940s home and it has an 8-foot ceiling. And so that was one of my thought processes. I wanted to embellish it and make it grow. And this is a Charleston mirror that we were able to select, and it's antiqued and brick matched, and it's pretty exceptional how it feels. When I first saw the Calcutta Picasso, I knew that was absolutely the stone that we needed to use because it had so many varieties of colors. The action is just incredible in it. Well, I love Artistic Tile. It's one of my favorite places to go. I think they have an enormous variety, and Audra's just fantastic. She's my girl.
I'm Chad James, and I am the principal and founder of Chad James Group. In the 1980s, 85, my sister's bedroom was a peach and kind of a dusty blue color. And that's really where this whole palette started from. One of the best things in design is when you can take a product and you blanket the room. So I took Artistic Tile's Veronese terrazzo tile and I blanketed the room. It's in the shower, it's on the shower floor, it's in the main bathroom floor. Also on the countertop, it's in slab form. It's because I really feel that there is beauty in mass. It's when you blanket a space and you just use all the same thing. One of the things that I love about natural stone is the play of color. No matter what it is, it has this beautiful element of mixture. And I really believe that that's one of the things that I try to do in our work, is I try to bring things that give an element of allure. It gives you an element of, what is this that I'm looking at? One of the great things about Artistic Tile is that we have a location in Nashville, Tennessee. I do greatly enjoy working with the showroom, and Kylie is always a tremendous help. The elevated brand of Kips Bay is one that is known throughout the United States, and it does really bring to the table a beautiful setting for interior designers like myself to produce beautiful product and beautiful design.
In a topiary-filled botanical library bedroom, Kathy Kincaid chose to pave the floors of the ensuite bath with Veronese crema, a timeless, elegant terrazzo. filled with marbles in both cool and warm shades. On the shower walls, the gleam of a new jazz glass mosaic, trombone triangles in a garden-fresh, soft pink blend.
I am Ginger Curtis with Urbanology Designs. This is our very first time to do a show house. We're really thrilled. It was a huge honor. Organic Modern is a design style that is approachable, it's warm, it's earthy, neutrals, but hey, that doesn't mean we can't use bold pops of color, because there's bold pops of color in nature. And so we mix very modern shapes, like the shape of the vanity and the trough style sink. And then the floor is incredibly special. The marble, the colorway, the shapes, the hidden circles, it just brings a level of geometry to the space that I think is really interesting, but it's also subtle. It's not overly bold. And so it was just the perfect balance. Like if we were to scour the earth, I don't know that we would have found a better floor than what we have. We're really happy with it. Artistic Tile was a fantastic resource, definitely a partner in Kips Bay in this project. Megan at the showroom let us know what our options were and really have that conversation. And so of course the end result is what it is, and we could not be more thrilled.
My name is Darren Hinault, and my firm is called Darren Hinault Interiors. I look at the space, I see what I think the space needs, and then I use the textures and patterns that are available to me from my vendors and create a space that would be deeply meaningful to me. Artistic Tile came on board immediately, which I was thrilled about. So the Arabescata was the first thing that I saw. There's beautiful movement to it. There's not a massive amount of contrast in that movement. That movement tends to be very consistent, so it's soft. It's a very soft material, and it comes pre-grooved in these great size tiles. And I knew in 10 seconds that I could use that 4 different places by changing the size, changing the direction of the grooving. The second I saw the quartzite, the polar opposite. It's contrasted to the walls. The texture's fantastic. It's a very 3-dimensional surface that you've created, and the veining is really graphic. It's really aggressive. The beauty of the micro mosaic, and particularly putting it on the ceiling, is it is the most glamorous thing in the room. It's so much light and so much contrast and so much texture. I hope they walk away with a sense of real quality. And I hope they walk away with a true sense of home, a true sense of comfort.